Sutton-Alawoua. It's a mouthful, I understand.
What year are you?
It's my third year.
Third year, so junior.
Yes.
And then what event? What you race in?
I race right now, currently in the varsity 8. I'm stroke C.
All right. So now you were part of the national team.
I was a part of the team, however, I was not on the boat.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, kind of talk about from this is your third year at Humboldt State, and what has the start of the season been like for you?
The start of the season, I was complacent. It's my third year. I'm going to graduate next year, and I was really focused on school, but I thought I can use rowing as a building for me, and like learning more, not just about the stroke and about how to make my team faster, but taking rowing into real life situations. So at this point, whenever I have a difficulty in rowing, I'm like, okay, how can I compare this to my real life? How would I get over this difficulty if it was anything else? As far as personally, I've gotten faster than I've ever imagined that I'd get this year. And every practice, I'm surprising myself with new techniques that, actually holding my shoulders will make me faster, or how I can help my teammate be a little better. And I feel like this year, our team is much closer, and we're much more oriented in not just being each other's sisters on the boats, but trying to build that friendship outside of the team, so that when we're on the boat, it's no doubt in our minds that we're all consistent with each other.
How do you guys handle it this week when you can't be on the water? You got to practice on land and then get ready for that long bus right up there.
Of course, we were all disappointed this morning. We were like, what? We're not going on the water. And we knew what was coming in erg practice, because we all know that we need to step up the bar. I think most of us, probably even the novice, have nightmares of the word Western Washington. We're racing Western Washington. This is our competition, and this is what we need to do this weekend. That's who we're headed for, and that's our mission to attack. So I saw in my teammates that were around me today, we all stepped it up today when we're in erg practice, because even though we can't be on the water, doesn't mean we have any time to slack. This is where we get faster, right here.
How great is it, definitely one of your rivals in Western, just what has happened throughout the years. I know you've seen, coaches probably told you, just the kind of rivalry that has been against you guys.
It's also something that I was built upon. Last year was my first year. So the first race that we had, our coaches told us, okay, this is competition, but they're rowers just like you. They wake up at the same time as you. They do the same workouts as you, but our fastest faster. So that's what I feel like I try to look at it as. Like, they do the same things as me, but I'm putting in that extra effort. I'm going to pull that much harder when I'm tired, because I'm going to be the one that walks on the boat when they're next to me. So rivalry or not, I'm sure that at the same time, I would like to talk to them. I want to know if the rivalry is this, like, do they yell the same calls when we're thinking about them? Because my novice here, they made a call, and I was just like, no, they didn't. So it's definitely it's a cool thing to have.
You guys going up there up north, you think that it kind of feel like home. Back in Sacramento, I'm sure probably the weather was a little nicer than here, maybe. Very, very hot. I'm guessing it's not going to be hot up there. It's kind of more of a Humboldt County weather. Obviously, West other schools. Not saying that it's an advantage, but just kind of racing and familiar kind of weather, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, it definitely. It's constantly, I'm constantly learning in this sport. I'm constantly learning every single day, and sometimes you're on the water and you're like, seriously, the waves are gonna just come and chill in the boat with me. But it's just like you're learning that everything, we're never gonna have a perfect situation where we can just go out and frolic on the water and do as we please. So we've definitely been warned to expect hurricanes and torrential rain, so we're expecting it, so we're just gonna have to raise the bar and still perform.
In watching video, what do you guys need to improve on to improve your guys' out in the water?
So watching the video, and then after we had that first race, we were able to have training for the entire week. So watching the video and then thinking about the training down, I'm like, oh, there we go, where nobody's holding their shoulders, or we're not putting our leg down at the same time. So it's just more so of that cohesion and being that one mind, one body while we're in the stroke.